So looking at the news that we have, the news for this evening when the market opens, it's not much. New Zealand currency has a yellow folder news, and then we'll go on to tomorrow. So the news for tomorrow is showing that there's some red folder for the odd in JPY that night, and then some orange folder that morning at 4 a.m. So nothing that really is going to impact anything that I trade specifically. So just wanted to make y'all aware of that. Let's get into the charts. Okay, so we're going to go over USD JPY for now, and what I have here on the 4-hour chart is that it is still going in a downtrend. So we got some sales last week. I called the trade out and actually uploaded it. So if you've not seen that video, go and check out that video on the trade and how it played out. Being that it took a while to play out, I think it was around some time that news was released, so I expected it to just do its thing, but it drew it out. So the important part is that it hit. So we're still looking like we're on some sales. Let's analyze what we currently have here on our screen. We have a level of support and resistance that's pretty strong, where the market went and kind of respected those areas. The previous huge moves we have where it filled the imbalance here, went up, respected that previous support area that turned into resistance, and retraced a small amount to go lower. So we're making lower highs and lower lows, and that's how we know we are continuing on our downtrend. For now, we also have let's see which EMA I have activated. The 200 EMA is still moving, and it is trading below that. We have what we have here is an imbalance. There's a gap here of imbalance. As we can see in this range, it's consolidating. So we have this consolidation area, which is usually where they're collecting orders, and we look for it to go up, fill this imbalance area like it did over here, and continue down if that is the mood or the flavor of what tomorrow will bring for us. Remember, the market opens tonight. I typically don't trade on Sundays just because I like the market to allow the market to balance itself out and breathe before I get in on Mondays. If I see my trade set up on a Monday on tomorrow, I'll get in. If I don't, I won't. So make sure you're using that discipline, everybody. So being that we're on a downtrend, I am still currently on the 4-hour chart. So we take our trades on a lower time frame. We just get our bias on the higher time frame. So we are going to look for sales unless something drastically changes. Remember, this is collecting orders. When it collects orders, it usually gets those orders, gains volume, usually at open for something like this, and kind of does what it's going to do. It could shoot right past here, but being that we have been on a downtrend progressively over time, hey, if it's creating a level of support to go up, have that in the back of your head. But if it is going to continue down, make sure you are using proper risk management. We're just going to be looking at this area here. I'll drop down to my 30-minute, and you see how on the 4-hour, I drew up my consolidation zone in a very small area, but when you drop down to the lower time frame, either 30 minutes or 15 minutes, you'll see that that small box turns into a huge box, only because those candles are only 15 minutes, as to where these candles print out every 4 hours. So just keep that in mind when you're looking. And then if you actually see this start to break that line here and go up, it doesn't necessarily mean that the trend is changing. Just be aware that it's probably filling these imbalances here. So we'll draw our supply zone because we are looking for sales in this area. We have a supply zone on the 15-minute as well as the 30. So I'll leave it there to allow it to cover that area. Just remember, when the market is approaching this area, that we just start paying strong attention. There is an area of support here as well. So whether it reaches this area or hits that supply zone, this is advanced trading, guys and gals. You're going to want to be real specific in knowing what you're doing when it happens. So if it allows the market to retrace and fill these imbalances here, you'll see that on the lower time frame, which is, it's a lot smoother, calmer mood on the higher time frame because of the least amount of noise. So there's less noise on the higher time frames. So we'll look for it to do that. And then possibly when it does, we'll take our trade. And we'll take our trade based on whether it hits this zone here. We don't want it to go above there. But if you are smart, I will put it at this level of support. And if you want to draw it up a little bit more to where if it reaches this area, it's done. You can still get a 1 and 2 or 1 and almost 3. And if you're feeling risky, hey, as long as you have your risk management in check, go ahead and do your thing. But that's what I wanted to analyze for you on this UJ pair. So just I can't stress the importance, especially since there's no news. Who knows if it'll move the way that we are trying to get the volume in for Monday. And just remember, it is also December, so be aware of that. Let's scan some other pairs and see if we have anything else jumping out at us. I know I had marked these up on last week. Anybody trade AU, GJ? Looks like it's selling as well. This was from a previous markup some time ago. I'm sorry, y'all. So it's really just doing it. Actually, that looks good. GJ looks good for some sales. Using the analysis that I just gave you, and y'all know, like, I'm in love with gold. And being that the market did what it did, well, not the market, the industry, we're having issues with the regulated and unregulated brokers. This is just, I've been on pause with gold just because I don't have a broker that I've just really said, okay, I'm going to start using. I may still use Hanko Trade, but be very cautious of the amount that I'm putting in to trade with. I've not had any issues with Hanko Trade as well. I just want to mention that. But being that the way the market has been, lately, it's unsettling for me. So I want to be as careful as I can with what I have. But I love gold, y'all. So if you can see, and gold is actually what I actually studied in order to trade it the way I trade it, because it just moves well for me. As you can see here in this area, there's a head and shoulders pattern, and I would have looked at it not breaking above here, but as you can see, those two candlesticks did. So, and then it broke above this EMA. So gold, what's the daily? Yeah, gold looks like it could be going up from just the pattern that it's doing. It's right before close, it looked like it was trying to go down and fill this imbalance. So there's a possibility that you can get some buys on gold tomorrow. So just pay close attention to that. And really, that's all I kind of have for you today. I just wanted to give you that before I go and enjoy my Sunday. Hopefully you're enjoying your Sunday and your holidays with your family. And as usual, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. You turn your notification bells on and like this video. You liking my video allows others to be able to get the opportunity to meet me and see if they want me in their life. But I appreciate all the support you've given me, and no matter what it is. Until next time, y'all, have a wonderful day.